broadcasting sports.
Elliott Birch will turn with it with 12. At the blue line, walking in, Reese with a shot off the goal post. They try to stop it in, they score! It is tied at 2.
It's time for Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Oahe Capitals are brought to you by Xander Auto Parts, Leisure Palace, Wagner Auto, AGE, Weatherall, The American, May Adam, Pizza Ranch, Faith Lutheran Church, and Hermanson Orthodontics.
Her pass intercepted by Miller. Pass goes across for Kapka. She's open. She scores! We're tied at 1. Kirsten Miller pitches in, it holds the zone, and the pass over to Kapka, and she's not going to miss from there. 23rd goal of the season for Riley Kapka, and the Caps have tied it up at 1.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. The South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection. State Farm Insurance Becky Potsuba Agency. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. And First United Methodist Church.
30 seconds to go. That's held in again by Nemec. Be thrown back. It is now going to be McIntaffer. That shot is in! Skipped up and in for Dakota McIntaffer. Her first of the season. Dakota McIntaffer makes it 2-0 with 26.3 to go.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by River Bottom Sanitation, The Clubhouse and in Suites, Venture Communications, Kathy Sunshine Properties, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Comtech, and Beck Motors.
Now the pass comes in front for McIntaffer, and a shot was blocked. Back for Olmo, the shot, she scores! We're tied 3-3.
And now to the booth for the award-winning call with the voice of the Capitals, John Winkler.
And a good afternoon as we welcome you here to Brookings as we get set for a big matchup here in the States as the Hawaii Capitals take on the Brookings Rangers, as these two teams played 3 tough games last year. But the Capitals got all 3 wins. But as both these teams get ready for this year, they are all very similar to where they were at the end of 2023-24 season, with the fact that Brookings didn't really lose anybody at all. The Capitals lost 2 girls from last year, graduation from last year. So this is 2 teams that, if you remember names from Brookings from last year, you're going to remember a lot of the names again this year, because they're pretty much the exact same. And this Rangers team so far at 2-2-0-1. I wouldn't say they haven't got off to the right footing. The loss to Sioux Center is probably one they like to have back. But overall, they have played good games so far. And, really other than being, 3-1-0-1, you're looking at Sioux Falls beating them twice, and that's just about it, other than the Sioux Center loss. And again, they'd probably like to have that one back. But they sit right now with those 5 points in the season. They are in 3rd place. Now, it's also because they've played 5 games, or the fact that Sioux Falls Flyers, who are in first, are 9 points ahead of them and 10 points ahead of the Capitals, because they've already played 7 games. They're 7-0, the Sioux Falls Flyers. The Capitals are just 2-0. They're in 4th place, but have only played 2 games so far. Watertown's at 1-2-1, as well as also Sioux Center at 1-3-1. They had a tie with the Watertown Lakers. Mitchell has yet to win a game. They're at 0-3, and Rushmore at 0-5 so far on the season. And where the Rangers are sitting right now, this is a game where if you're going to be belonging to the top 3, this is the game to win, because Aberdeen and Sioux Falls, are going to be in that top 2 of the top 3. They're going to be 2 of those teams. If you want to be in that top 3, this is one of those games. You get 3 games against these teams. Between these 2 teams, there's 3 games, 2 more at the Expo Center. And if you want to be that number 3 seed, that's where this can be won and lost right here. Mitchell, after losing Brindley Sabres, obviously they've been off to a rough start. They can still find their way back because they're playing 21 games now. If they're 0-5 to start, or 0-3, to start the season, that's a tough road to come back from. But there's still 18 games left to play for Mitchell. Capitals, even though they're 2-0 right now, there's a lot of games left. I mean, there's 19 games left to go on the schedule for the Oahe Capitals, and 2-0 start is great, but this is the first true test that you're going to see, and that's more about what Brookings brings back than what the Rushmore Thunder had. I don't want to, no offense to the Rushmore Thunder, but the Brookings Rangers, they were the 5th place team last year. They had great battles in the 4-5 game against the Oahe Capitals at 3 different times in the season, and so this is a big game for both these teams. If you want that number 3 seed, at worst number 3 seed, obviously they can go beat Aberdeen, they can go beat Sioux Falls, but if you want that worst number 3 seed, this is one of those games that you have to get this afternoon against the other. The Brookings Rangers, they're led by Kenzie Grendler, and she's got 5 goals so far in the season, playing back as a defenseman, but a lot of times you see that as well. You see some of your faster skaters. You see those girls that maybe might be your top player, be a defenseman to step up offensively, but be able to defend that goal and to make that defense that much better. The Capitals, they were led last week by Briley Kafka, who had 3 goals, 2 assists, and 5 points. Almost everybody on the roster that played, almost everybody got a point. Everybody on the defensive side of things, the 5 defensemen the Capitals run, all got points. Everybody, Micah Buffalo is looking for her first point, and that's Micah Buffalo played 2 really good games. She just didn't find the score sheet. Everybody else found the score sheet at least once that got significant playing time last Saturday and Sunday. So that tells you just how good the offense was for the Capitals, and not just on one line. It was good offensively for every line, and that's something that you want to see continue as it goes on, as the season goes on. You want to see this Capital team continue to use their depth, not just in ways of keeping goals out of the back of the net, but putting goals in the back of the net on the other side of things. And they take on this Brookings team in that's going to give them the test. Again, not to take anything away from the Rushmore Thunder or from the Capitals' 2 wins. They played great hockey, but it's a step up to take on the Brookings Rangers here on Saturday, today. And then when you host them again in a little while, when they're back at home at the Expo Center. But this is a step up in competition for the Capitals, and they want to be able to step up to the test. Brookings at 2-0-1, again, have played Sioux Falls already. They've played one of the best teams in the state, so they have already got that test of where they kind of stand and what they need to continue to do, where the Capitals had a lot of success, didn't have a whole lot go wrong against them, and haven't faced the adversity yet this year. So there's a lot that goes into this first period, and we're going to see how the Capitals respond to the Brookings Rangers on the road here in Brookings. It's a tough place to play. It's a great environment for hockey, but it's tough for a road team to come in and get wins. Brookings, both boys and girls varsity, they're a couple of tough teams to beat in Brookings, and that's no different whether the team is returning everybody or nobody. And when you bring everybody back, that's going to tell you that's going to be a tough environment here this afternoon to try and get a win. Last year they beat the Rangers 2-1 in a really tough game. It was a Monday afternoon. It was one of the rare Monday games only Monday game that I've ever been able to call for hockey, and we've really seen in a long time for Hawaii Capitals hockey. But it is the Capitals and the Rangers coming up here. It was a overtime game for the 14U team, so that got us a little bit behind schedule, but we will get things rolling. We're scheduled to be on puck drop right now at 1:45, but we'll be about 20 minutes behind schedule by the time that we get rolling here. So the Capitals and the Rangers, and that is also a factor before we take that first commercial break. That's a factor as well. This 14U game, I would say it's a factor for both teams because both teams will use some of the varsity girls played in the 14U game. Again, these girls that are talented hockey players, some of them are under the 14U age to be able to play in that 14U team, and why would you not give extra ice time for all these girls? So that could lead to a couple of players being a little sluggish at the end. The fatigue could be a factor at the end of the hockey game. With it playing in overtime, I think we got about 5 to 6 minutes into overtime before it was Brookings that ended up winning the game in overtime. But that can lead to some fatigue at the end of the hockey game, depending on how that game was played for every player on the ice that is on the 14U team and going into the varsity game here this afternoon. We'll step aside, though. We'll come back. We'll continue our pregame show. We'll talk about scores from around the state from last night in both girls and boys varsity action. We'll talk about the starting goalies for both these teams, both really good goalies that returned from last year as well. We'll have more in the pregame show as it continues back after this here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The holidays are here, and it's time to give the gift of relaxation. Hi, it's Jason. This Christmas, surprise your loved ones with something they'll truly enjoy from Leisure Palace. From hot springs, caldera, and free-flow spas to cozy infrared saunas, Olhausen pool tables for family fun, and Oriflame fire tables that warm every outdoor gathering. With guaranteed lowest prices and over 35 years of experience, give the gift of wellness, warmth, and togetherness this Christmas. Visit Leisure Palace today, stop by 400 West Sioux, or visit us online at leisurePalace.com.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
This fall, celebrate the spirit of sports with Beck Motor Company, proudly supporting our community for 55 years. Whether you're gearing up for the big game or just need reliable transportation, Beck Motor Company is here for all your automotive needs. From SUVs to Silverados to sedans, our wide selection ensures there is a vehicle for every lifestyle. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company Pierre, your trusted automotive partner since 1969. Give us a call at 605-224-5912 or check us out at www.beck-motors.com.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Hi, this is Elliot Birch, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, we continue to get sent here between the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers as we look at scores from around the state from yesterday. It was a 5-1 win for Sioux Falls Flyers in girls varsity. The only game that was played yesterday. It was a 2-1 lead after the first period for Sioux Falls. They scored 2 in the second and another in the third to pick up a 5-1 win. You look at scores for today, or games for today, just 2 games. Ours Getting started here in about another 15 minutes. And then Sioux Falls Flyers and the Sioux Center Storm. So Sioux Falls will play their 8th game already, where the Capitals are playing just their 3rd. Now, they're going to play 3 games next weekend and get up to 6 games by the end of next weekend. But that is just the lone game this weekend. Across Oahe Capital varsity hockey, Sioux Center will take on Mitchell tomorrow as well in girls varsity. That's the only game that will be played and will be the only game next Friday night between the Capitals and Sioux Center, when Sioux Center is in town for 3 games, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The boys' side of things, it was yesterday. Yankton, oh boy, they had a 18-0 win over Sioux Center, who has struggled, has not scored a goal yet so far as Sioux Center. We're going to see them next Friday and Saturday on the boys' varsity side as well. But Yankton won 18-0, scored 7 goals in the first period, had 5 in the second, and then 6 in the third. It was a 9-0 win for Sioux Falls East over Huron. Sioux Falls East goes to 3-2. Yankton's at 4-1. As we look at the schedule for the day today, and I think it's will not be here, but it will be down in Yankton, Brookings and Yankton. This Yankton team at 4-1, you talk about, we said that they're a pretty good hockey team. Well, it's going to be a really big test tonight when they take on the defending state champions and the Rangers. It's a 5 o'clock puck drop. 2:30, Watertown is hosting Sioux Falls East. That's 2 of the 4 games. It is at 5 o'clock as well. Brandon Valley will be traveling to Sioux Center to take on the Storm. And at 7:30, Aberdeen is hosting Mitchell. That is coming up tonight. On Sunday, there's just 2 games. Mitchell is hosting Brookings, and it is Sioux Center that is also taking on Sioux Falls West. They're going to host Sioux Falls West tomorrow morning. That's going to be at 11:30 game tomorrow morning. But that's a look at the scores from around the states. We're getting set for a puck drop. We've got on the way with a little bit more of our pregame show. Back after this here on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hockey season is here, and American by Wyndham Fort Pierre Conference Center is proud to support our hometown heroes, the Oahe Capitals. Whether you're traveling to cheer on the team or just need a cozy place to unwind, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. From game nights to restful mornings, we're rooting for you. Stop by at 312 Island Drive, Fort Pierre. Go Capitals! American by Wyndham, where comfort meets community. Call 605-223-2358 to book your stay today. Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Becky Potsaba and State Farm Insurance are here to help you with your insurance and banking needs. State Farm's not just insurance. It's banking, investments, IRAs, loans, and a whole lot more. We offer guidance in a personal and caring way that helps you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and find ways to control costs so you can realize your dreams. We know how life is, and we're here for you. Stop in to see Becky at 1315 East Wells Avenue in Pierre, or call Becky at 224-4173. Venture Communications has deep roots in rural South Dakota. Venture now proudly provides fiber to the home with 100% of our customers, enabling them to enjoy super fast and reliable internet connections. We'd like the opportunity to keep you in touch with the people and resources that matter most. 100% fiber and 100% committed to rural South Dakota. Call Venture Communications today at 605-852-2224, 605-852-2224, or online at venturecom.net. Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech to see our selection of TVs, home audio systems, computers, and security systems. They have brand names like Samsung, Bose, Sonos, and Lenovo, just to name a few. Comtech has what you're looking for in technology. Stop in at 1601 Lowell Avenue in Pierre, or visit their website at comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Hi, this is Dakota McTuffer, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And as we welcome you back, we continue here at the pregame show as the Oahe Capitals take on the Brookings Rangers. It is a starting line. Well, I won't say starting lineups quite yet, but we do know the starting goalie, Sophia Pashong, who had 8 wins last year, 3.58 goals against average. And the only game that she saw, she had a 9-save shutout against the Rushmore. She did not play the second game. Kylie Fromm got the win against the Rushmore Thunder in the second of those 2 games. So Pashong has just that one game so far, 9 saves on 9 shots, the 1,000%, 0 goals against average, all that stuff. But from last year, 8 wins, 3.58 goals against average. That was the 8 wins in 14 games, not 8 wins in 21 games like there are this year. Rory Quam so far, she's a starting goalie tonight, this afternoon, and she's got 2 wins, 2.29 goals against average, and 922 save percentage. So Quam, who pretty much played all games last year, are playing again this year and is going to be that starter for the Brookings Rangers. And she's only getting better. She can only, all these players on the ice right now are only getting better because I think there's very few. Callie Beam and Reagan Pfeiffer removed from the boys' side to the girls' side. Really, that's what you're looking at, saying, well, they're the only girls that are playing varsity for the first time out of both these teams. And so that just tells you how much better these teams are continuing to be and how much they're going to continue to be as we continue on in the season and get ready for state tournament obviously still a ways away, but going to be a lot of fun season for both these teams in the fun couple of years as well, because there's not too many seniors again on these teams. We are at the Kubota booth here at the Larson Ice Center, First Bank and Trust rink, as we get set for puck drop between the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers. We'll come back with puck drop after this here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627. Slay the holidays this year with a gift that'll really get them going. One that's built to win, like a Honda CR-FR motocrosser. One that's built for fun, like a mini moto. One for each member of the family, like our CRF trail bikes. The Honda Gifts That Go sales event is your chance to slay the trails, tracks, and your gift lists. Head to Peterson Motors in downtown Pierre and ride off with a winner. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for complete program and safety details. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, You, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Rev up your drive with Capital City Ford in Pierre. Dive into our impressive lineup of Ford vehicles, from sleek sedans to robust trucks. At Capital City Ford, we're not just about selling cars, we're about crafting exceptional experiences. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you in finding the perfect Ford that suits your lifestyle and budget. Visit us today and let us evaluate your driving experience with Capital City Ford.
Hi, this is Bradley Kafka, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And as we welcome you back, we are getting set for puck drop between the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers. As we look at the starting lineups, first for the Oahe Capitals, it will be Katie Reese, Ava Lavenger, and Addison Hunsley be the first three forwards on the ice. Did not catch the defensemen that are going to be starting, but Sophia Pushong will be the goalie for the Oahe Capitals. For the Brookings Rangers, it is going to be Brooke Cruz. We're at number 5, Brooke Cruz, who is looking for her first, or for has a goal and assist. Sawyer Triplett and Jalissa make that Maya Forrester will be the 3 forwards. Brooke Cruz, Sawyer Triplett, and Maya Forrester. And then defensively, it'll be Maya Edmondson and Kenzie Grendler will be on the ice, the 2 defensemen. And then will be Roy Quam, the goalie for the Rangers. We will keep it here, but we'll pause for the playing of the national anthem here in Brookings. So we're ready to go for hockey here in Brookings. First Bank and Trust Rink, the Kubota booth. We have made our home here for several state tournaments the last couple of years. And it was the last 2 years that we've been here in Brookings for the state tournament. As the boys side of the boys state tournament, we've been here. Jim Lloyd and I have called plenty of games over the last couple of years here from Brookings. A fun rink, a great rink, great atmosphere, and it's been some noisy games when it comes to the state tournaments. And it should be another good one here today between the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers as we are set and ready to go. You're listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. As we're just past 2 o'clock, about 20 minutes behind schedule, but as it goes when a game goes to overtime ahead of this game, the 14U game. Ava Lavenger, it is Elliot Birch and Brenna Ullman that are on defense for the Capitals as well. Sawyer Triplett and Ava Lavenger face-off is underway. We're underway as the Capitals win that opening face-off. But it'll be pushed along by the Brookings Rangers, and it will be trying to move in is Maya Forrester, and it'll be played back behind the net for Triplett. Sawyer Triplett, that'll be played off the boards by the Capitals, up but not out of the zone. Ullman will step up to play it and take it up the ice. The pass will go for Katie Reese.
Reese will move it along and move it down the ice and dump and chase. Triplets, the first one back for the Rangers. Moved up the ice. And Forrester will get out of the zone. Kenzie Grendler moves along over for Brooke Cruz. She gets bumped by Briley Kafka as she steps on the ice. Kafka on for the first time, moves it out of the zone, but moves it just a bit too far away from her. And then the Rangers will take it back at their own blue line. Swung aside by Jalissa Peterson as the Rangers make their first change. This will come up ahead and back into the zone. Reagan Pfeiffer will carry it in. That line of Pfeiffer, Beam, and Kafka were excellent this past weekend. This will be almost taken by Beam. Comes back to the corner. And it'll be played into the near side corner. Pfeiffer over there as well. Peterson will try and fish it out, but it's intercepted. Kafka, high slot, starts to walk it along the side, trying to get it to the front of the net, and that was broken up. And a good play from Ava Colley as she was able to block the pass. Rangers back and behind the net. Minute and a half gone by this first period. Looking for our first shot on goal from either side. Pfeiffer had it, was kicked away, but then taken back by Pfeiffer. She'll dump it in, but doesn't go deep. It was knocked down by Gracie Peterson. Now Kirsten Miller plays off the boards, and we get offside called, and it was a no-touch offside, and the referee... It's hard when you go from a no-touch offside to the I guess more normal, I wouldn't even say more, probably normal rules. You probably call more hockey games refereeing more hockey games with a no-touch offside than you do with the NHL type offside where it has to be touched up. It's like the no-touch icing, if you're on the wrong side, well, it could have been a trip maybe against Micah Buffalo, but play continues. There's just two referees here this afternoon. Emily Nemec, the pass goes over for Buffalo, taps it along. Kenzie Grendler, though, intercepted it, goes back over to Buffalo, and then a battle for right in the middle of the ice. McIntaffer will chip it along, and it'll be Edmondson that gets to it first. Her pass goes across over for Emily Meyer, and now it's going to be taken back by McIntaffer, trying to flip one free for Katie Reese, but it'll roll in, and Quam will have to cover it up when we get a whistle with 14:43 to go here in the first period. I think maybe it stops at the Bantam game, but in Pee-wees and then also the girls 14U have the no-touch offside, where if you're just offside and the puck goes across, whether you play it across like you're dumping it in or not, it's just called offside. But obviously here in the varsity games, it is you have to carry the puck in offside. Addison Hunsley, the pass over for Katie Reese, back in the offensive zone. Elliott Birch will play it around. Reese trying to center one. Lavenger wasn't quite there yet. This one will bounce off of Elliott Birch and a race forward. Triplett and Birch might be one of the two fastest players. Those two might be the fastest players in the state. And a race after it, and Birch was the first one to get to it. Hunsley can't get it out of the zone, though. It was knocked down and held in. Maya Forrester will play to the corner, trying to center one over. In front, swung it wide. And the Rangers have their first golden chance, but just a bit too far. Swinging wide, trying to turn it around. That was from Brooke Cruz. She's on that top line today. There's a shot off the side of the net. As Bashong maybe got a piece of it, but was going wide. Now it'll come back in front, and Bashong was trying to find it. It was right in front of her, so she'll just cover up and get a whistle. 13:43 to go here in the first period. Still no shots on goal. No score. The American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. The last time we were here for a girls varsity game, it was a 2-1 win. The Capitals got that late goal. Kami Larson scored the game-winning goal in the third period. Riley Kafka had the other of those goals. This will be shot on. There's a save made. There's the first one of the afternoon as Sophia Pashong. That's only her 10th save of the season so far. We're into the third game, her second game. Only had 9 shots in the shutout win against the Rushmore Thunder. Briley Kafka a race after it into the near side corner, as it is an offensive zone here for the Capitals. This will come up the boards out of the zone. Trying to hold it in was Nemec, but couldn't squeeze it with her body off the boards. And it will be brought back in. Here's now Beam, almost had it for a couple times. Loose in front, it's off the goalpost. It was poked along by Beam and it hit the post. And it didn't go into. The Capitals maybe had a chance at the rebound, but I don't know how Beam was able to even put that on net. Pashong has covered it up, They're going to allow play to continue because the Rangers are making a change and no one was near Pashong. The Capitals kind of gave up on the play, but they still have the puck back behind the net for now Brenna Ullman. Her pass goes up, chance for a 2-on-1. It is going to be Stewart up ahead for Kafka. Kafka walks in, face-off dot shot, and it was blocked. Aubrey Stewart back behind the net, swings it in front. It'll be played back by McIntyre. And Dakota McIntyre on their backhand can't center it over. And the Rangers now have it again. That one's moved up, but not out of the zone. It's held in by Kirsten Miller. Bouncing off of a couple of sticks, and now Kenzie Grenler will escape the zone, chip it off the glass. Was wanting to chase after it, but it went right to the stick of Elliot Birch. She stops and starts behind the net. Good play there from Birch, but can't get out of the zone. Lost the handle of it. Now had a chance of maybe going back the other way, but Jordan Anderson couldn't get over to it in time. So it's moved back in. This one will be a bouncing puck right at the blue line. It is going to come out of the zone eventually, and now it's moved along, and the Rangers will move it back in. Birch, that shot was low to the ice, and a save was made. Pashong can't find it, neither can Miller, but Pashong barely made that 5-hole save. Here's Sawyer Triplett with a shot that goes off the side of the net. 3 shots now on goal for the Brookings Rangers, 11:29 to go in the first period. Battle for in the near side boards. It moves up, and Gracie Peterson trying to put one back to the net, and it was broken up. This pass will come across. Katie Reese racing after it. Ava Lavenger got to stick to it, and now it's Kirsten Miller playing it right back off the boards over for Addison Hunsley. But Hunsley was canceled off the puck, and now a race back out of the neutral zone. Lavenger will get called for a penalty. It will be an interference call. She put herself in position, but had too much of a bump on top of it, so Lavenger gets called for the interference. Positionally, she was trying to find herself in the right spot, and really I think she did, but I think she just threw a little bit too much of a bump behind her, knocked the girl down, and drew the cause of the penalty. She had maybe just skated right where she was at, continued to skate forward without she didn't shoulder her, but putting the hit probably doesn't go for an interference. But she gets called for the interference penalty, and it's the first power play of the day for the Brookings Rangers. The Rangers looking for an opportunity to get a shot away, but it's going to be poked out of the zone, and now it's going to be a race for it. Aubrey Stewart, who played that 14U game, she is going to go down, and it will be played to continue. She had lost her balance, Sawyer Triplett will pick it up. A little bit of a bump. Capitals fans wanted to call, didn't get it. And more of a lost balance from Aubrey Stewart. Here is Elliot Birch. Picks up speed, shorthanded. Birch looking for the shot. She gets knocked down, and the play will move up for the Brookings Rangers. Now to go 2-on-2. Alyssa Peterson moves in onside, but the Capitals again, a good job of being able to make the play. Aubrey Stewart will play it down. Birch had blown a tire. Never got the pass over to her. And still with a minute left to go on the power play, the Rangers haven't had anything to be able to get set up. Triplett's shot, that was blocked. Moved right back out of the zone by the Capitals. And a race for it as Katie Reese looking to go get to it. But instead, first one to it is Maya Forrester. 2 goals and 3 assists so far for Forrester on the season. Kenzie Grenler with her 5 goals. Pass comes across here on the near side, and it's going to be moved up in front of the net, trying to pass it back. Maybe one too many passes. It bounced off of Brenna Ullman. And it'll be swung aside. Anna Rasmussen was the one that maybe could have taken that shot. She's got 7 points, 2 goals so far, but she was looking for that 6 assists. One that Jacoby Anderson, when they get back to the bench, probably said, hey, go ahead and take the shot. Here's Sawyer Triplett that will dump it back in. Rangers will go off to make the change with 13 seconds to go here in the power play. I believe that went down as a shot on goal. The first one of this power play, trying to get a give and go pass back for Rasmussen. Now it's Colley back again behind the goal line. Colley trying to stuff one around. That puck is still loose and now finally covered up. We get a whistle with 9 minutes to go here in the first period. Power play is over. The Capitals allowed just 1 shot on the power play. We're still scoreless on American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Face-off will come to the right of Sophia Pashong. Only 1 save so far for Rory Quam. 4-1 in shots in favor of Brookings. This will be on the near side. Riley Kafka waiting and waiting. Then the pass goes up for Callie Beam, moving it in with Pfeiffer, but lost the handle of it. And the puck will come back out of the zone. Pfeiffer will try to swing it back in, but it's broken up. And then dumped back in by Brynlia Peterson. A lot of Petersons on the team. There's a total of 3 Petersons. And it's going to be Jalissa Peterson that now has it. In front, they score! Peterson had it in the corner, set one in front. And Jalissa Peterson with the great pass to Emily Meyer to get her first goal of the season. And Brookings takes a 1-0 lead here in the first period with 8:28 to go. Meyer's first of the season. Jalissa Peterson gets her second assist. 4 points now for Jalissa Peterson, and the Rangers have a 1-0 lead. Micah Buffalo will race after the puck. Ava Colley over there as well. And it comes off the stick right over to Jalissa Peterson, but it rolls off of her stick. It is Dakota McIntaffer that will move it back in. Kenzie Grendler behind the net for the Rangers. Pass comes out of the zone. Race to it again. It'll be now Mallory Learcamp that will pick it up. Good play from Learcamp. And Learcamp will chip it off the boards and chase after, but she was on the wrong side of the red line and ices it with 7:55 to go here in the first period. So Emily Meyer's first of the year. Jalissa Peterson's got her second assist. And it's a 1-0 lead in the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard with 7:55 to go here in the first. Face-off is won by the Capitals, but then lost back to the Rangers, and it finds the glove of Sophia Pashog with 7:50 to go here in the first period. So the Capitals face some adversity. First time that they were trailing here this season. Been since early March, the last time that they were behind in a game. In the third place game when they ended up taking fourth and when they lost to the Mitchell Marlins. This will be back in here. Elliot Birch in the corner. Almost lost the puck, plays off the boards to herself, trying to corral it. She was skating faster than the puck was moving. Now Brenna Ullman will move it up, tipped out of the zone by Aubrey Stewart, and now a race for it. Can McIntaffer get there first? She'll get through the puck first, trying to get the shot away, blockered down by Quam. It's still loose to the side of the net and then swung to the corner. Tied up on the corner. Now it comes back on the boards. Trying to move up to Ullman, but it's out of the zone by the Rangers. Brenna Ullman with a good stick. That big body of hers was able to get the stick free. She is a tall girl. When you add on the skates and the length of her arms, she becomes very tall out there on the ice. It is behind the nets. Ullman tied up. The puck comes free out to the front for Jalissa Peterson, but can't get a shot away. Good defensive play there by the Capitals. Now it's moved along, and it's Katie Reitz. Reitz will carry it in, try to center one over for Lavenger, right at her skates, and couldn't quite get the stick free to get a shot away. Back to the blue line, Miller swung one to the net, and that one's going wide. Bounces off the board on the far side, and it will come out of the zone. Miller will get to it first, back at her own blue line, in her own zone. And it'll come here now for Nemec. Quick pass up. Lavenger trying to swing at it to dump it in. Bounce off a couple of sticks. Lavenger. Now it's going to be Hunsley, and she'll finally back in into the zone where the Capitals will start to make a quick change. Kirsten Miller back at her own blue line. She's got time as she waits. Moves it up ahead for Hunsley. Trying to push one along over for Kafka, but unable to. That goes off the referee, so it first didn't come out of the zone, and now it's a 2-on-1 developing for the Rangers. Back over Jalissa Peterson with a shot, and she shot it wide by about a foot. Addison Hunsley can't get out of the zone. Right back in with the Rangers. This one's moved by the stick of Emily Nemec, and then Miller will get out of the zone with 5:45 left to go in the first period. This is intercepted by Lavenger. She'll dump it in, go off for the change. On for a long time between her and Hunsley. And now the Rangers regroup back in their own zone, but turn it over. Kafka can't quite kick it to her stick. And it's now bouncing at the blue line, held in by Callie Beam. Kafka will create some space for herself at the blue line. That shot was tipped on and a save made. Rebound is still loose, and it's now Beam. Then behind the net, over for Pfeiffer with a shot, and another save made. That rebound still free. And now it's taken back again. Pfeiffer looking for it. Trying to center one over, and just off the stick of Callie Beam. And now it's out of the zone and moved in by Rasmussen, but a good stick lift there by Miller. Riley Kafka picks it back up. Here is Kafka, the captain for the Capitals, walks in inside the blue line, and then we'll leave it back on the backhand to the corner. This will come all the way around the boards. Bounced off the boards awkwardly. Does come out of the zone. Almost was taken back by Miller. And then from open space for Aubrey Stewart. And the Capitals will look to go into the attack. But it comes right back out by the Rangers. And is sent back in by Dakota McIntyre. Had a goal last Sunday for the Capitals. This will be moved out of the zone by the Rangers. Bouncing puck is sent back in by the goal scorer, Emily Meyer, with 4:15 to go in the first period. Moved along, and is now Aubrey Stewart. Stewart trying to get around the defenseman and got tripped up for a moment. Might have toe-picked herself at the boards. And now it's moving back are the Rangers. Brooke Cruz, McIntyre trying to shoulder her away. Cruz and McIntyre are tied up in the boards on the near side, right where the Zamboni comes out in about another 4 minutes and time here in game time. Under 3:45 left to go here in the first period. Still 1-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers. Birch up the boards. Stewart gets it out of the zone. Now to be a race for Birch again, trying to chip and chase herself. She is going down, and it'll be the Rangers that will move it around the boards, but right over to where Katie Reese is at. Let the back in, played it along again, played off the boards, off of Reese. And now 5 players are over for it, and it comes free for the Rangers. And Forrester out of the zone. Chips it in. Birch races after it again here to the corner. Didn't get all of it. Sawyer Triplett will take it over. Triplett looking for Peterson. Back in and farther to the net. Capitals have to get to the puck. They kicked along and a save made on a shot. Then that bouncing puck again. The rebound is stopped by Sophia Pashong. That time was Triplett who had the backhand chance, and the left pad got flexed out by Pashong to make the save. A couple really good saves there for Pashong to keep it 1-0. Almost turned over, and then it's going to be flipped aside by Learcamp. Capitals are having trouble getting the head of the puck, and now it's Triplett who will stuff it in on the wraparound. A goal scored by Sawyer Triplett with 2:38 to go in the first period, and the Rangers lead it 2-0. The Capitals struggle to get the puck out of their own end. Pashong made some highlight reel saves, some golden chances for the Rangers, and then the Capitals were just too sloppy in their own zone, and it turned into a 2-0 lead here for the Rangers with 2:30 left to go in the first period. Now it's Briley Kafka moving back in, had her pocket picked, and now the Capitals are more so trying to just get to the end of the first period here. Have to get to the end of the first period and regroup. Triplett's an unassisted goal. 2:15 left to go here in the first period. Brenna Ullman lost the handle of the puck. It'll be moved back in. Rasmussen right to Emily Nemec for the Capitals. That will be a delayed offside. Rangers will have the tag back up. Nemec has it in her own end. And now here comes Emily Nemec trying to move forward for the Capitals. And taken back, Ava Colley. Colley moves it up ahead for Rasmussen, who will swing it in the zone. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Brenna Ullman, the first one there for the Rangers. And so again, a near delayed offside. Briley Kafka grabs it for the Capitals. She's got 3 Rangers around her, able to get away from everyone. Then the shot will go wide. It fluttered wide, maybe went off of a stick, as Kafka was late on a shift. It'll be moved back by Meyer. He's made it 1-0. Triplett's got to make it 2-0. With 1:20 to go here in the first period. Elliott Birch back here for the Capitals again. She's going to pick up speed into the neutral zone on her forehand, right up the middle of the ice. Birch now swinging wide, moves in, and then trying to center one back, and no one was there for the Capitals. Pinching in was Miller. It comes all the way down. It should go for an icing, and it will, with 1:02 to go here in the first period. See if the Capitals can get one back here before the end of the first. They're down 2-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. They've only had 4 shots on goal so far against Rory Quam, who's made all 4 saves. Face off to the right of Quam. Lavenger tied up. It'll be won by the Rangers and out of the zone. It has to get back is going to be Miller. They get back first. Rangers are delayed offside. Triplett didn't play it, so the Capitals pick it up. And it's going to be Nemec who spun herself down. Forrester grabbed it. Now it's going to be Reese that will grab it back. Katie Reese with 40 seconds to go in the first period. And want to trickle its way down for Quam. They will give her a save. And with 39 seconds to go, it's still a 2-0 lead here in the first period. Face off to the right of Quam. Ava Lavenger will take it again. As Lavenger tied up in the face-off. Comes back to the blue line. It's a redirected shot, and Quam almost misplayed it. It bounced off her a couple different times and almost found the back of the net. 25 seconds to go here in the period. Capitals are looking to try and buzz in the final 20 seconds. That puck, though, in the corner. Sawyer Triplett will pick it up. She's going to play it back off the boards. Bounces off the boards in the corner. Bouncing puck with 10 seconds to go. Trying to tie it up are the Rangers. It starts to come free. Hunsley trying to play it over. It will be Hunsley again, looking to try and play it for Sienna Tipton, who's on the ice right now. And it'll be come backing with the final second for Nemec, and she can't get a shot away. So a 2-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers at the end of the first period. 8-6 in shots in favor of Brookings. And the goal scorers in Emily Meyer and the Sawyer Triplett have got the Rangers up 2-0. Rangers had a 2-0 lead back in the state tournament. Capitals came back and ended up winning that game, but they've got work in front of them right now. 2-0 lead at the end of one. Back with our first intermission report after this here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech to see our selection of TVs, home audio systems, computers, and security systems. They have brand names like Samsung, Bose, Sonos, and Lenovo, just to name a few. Comtech has what you're looking for in technology. Stop in at 1601 Lowell Avenue in Pierre or visit their website at comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Gear up for an exhilarating winter season with Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer and proud supporter of sports in our community. Whether you're hitting the rink or hitting the road, trust Chevy's lineup of dependable vehicles to take you there in style. We are here for all your automotive needs. Stop by our showroom at 1905 North Garfield in Pierre or explore our inventory online at www.beck-motors.com. Proudly serving our community for 55 years. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, 605-224-5912.
Have you assessed the condition of your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9797 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. Reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
Hi, this is Aubrey Stewart, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here in the first intermission report, the Oahe Capitals trail the Brookings Rangers 2-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. The two goals, it was Emily Meyer. They got the first goal of the game with 8:28 to go in that first period. Jalissa Peterson was able to find the puck in the corner, swing it in front, and Meyer was open to get the one-timer to score. Made it a 1-0 game, and then Sawyer Triplett with 2:38 to go in the first period, unassisted goal. Capitals had a hard time clearing the puck, getting the puck frozen, whatever you want to say. They had a hard time getting control of the puck, and Sawyer Triplett ended up finding a chance to wrap around and stuff it in. And Sophia Pashong, who made 6 saves on 8 chances that first period, had a couple of grade A chance and grade A saves in that first period. There was a couple times where, the Rangers at one point had about 3 shots, whether they count them or not up on the board, and about 3 shots where all 3 of them probably in other times or against other goalies probably goes in, other than maybe the goalie that's down the other side who's made all 6 saves. But about half the league, that all 3 of those shots were going to go in. But Pashong made 3 really good saves and kept that a 1-0 game for as long as possible, and then eventually ended up being a 2-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers. Only penalty in the period, Ava Lavenger. She got called for an interference, 2-minute interference call with 11:03 to go, but Rangers only had 1 shot on goal in that power play. So it is a 2-0 lead for the Rangers at the end of 1. We will step aside. We'll come back with more of the first intermission report after this. You're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627. Discover the ultimate driving experience at Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. With our extensive lineup of vehicles, including reliable sedans, rugged SUVs, and powerful trucks, finding your perfect match has never been easier. Plus, our dedicated team is committed to providing top-notch customer service, ensuring your satisfaction every step of the way. Visit us today and experience the excellence at Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Hi, this is Kylie and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, the First Admission report continues here from the Kubota booth in the First Bank and Trust rink here in Brookings, Larson Ice Center. The Hawaii Capitals right now down 2-0 to the Brookings Rangers. Emily Meyer and Sawyer Triplett, the two goal scorers. The Rangers out shooting the Capitals by 2, and they've got them outscored by 2 after the end of the first period. This is the only game of the weekend for the Capitals, only game of the weekend entirely for the boys and girls varsity teams, as the boys and girls varsity teams will be at home for the first time here this year next weekend, as it will be the Sioux Center Storm that will come to town. Sioux Center is the girls and the boys. They'll play a straight doubleheader of varsity games next week Friday, and then we'll have a split doubleheader on Saturday, as Sioux Center will be a 6 o'clock puck drop for the girls game, 8 o'clock for the boys game, or immediately following. And then on Saturday, it'll be a little bit of a different, couple different times. We'll actually try and get you those times here real quick, but we do know it's a 6 o'clock puck drop on Friday for the girls game. And then Saturday, it'll be a 1:15 puck drop. That's actually, there's only one game across. It's only Sioux Center and Oahe playing next weekend in girls varsity. It'll be 6 o'clock on Friday, but a 1:15 on Saturday and 11:30 on Sunday. For the boys varsity, it is a 8 o'clock puck drop on Friday, of course. They'll play after the girls game. And then on Saturday, it'll be a 6:45 puck drop. And all those games, all 5 of those games for the weekend, will be on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. 2-0 lead again here for the Brookings Rangers over the Hawaii Capitals at the end of the first period. We'll take one more break here of the First Admission report. Come back with the second period. That's on the way next. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
The holidays are here, and it's time to give the gift of relaxation. Hi, it's Jason. This Christmas, surprise your loved ones with something they'll truly enjoy from Leisure Palace. From hot springs, caldera, and free-flow spas to cozy infrared saunas, Olhausen pool tables for family fun, and Oriflame fire tables that warm every outdoor gathering. With guaranteed lowest prices and over 35 years of experience, give the gift of wellness, warmth, and togetherness this Christmas. Visit Leisure Palace today, stop by 400 West Sioux, or visit us online at leisurePalace.com.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help. Becky Potsaба and State Farm Insurance are here to help you with your insurance and banking needs. State Farm's not just insurance, it's banking, investments, IRAs, loans, and a whole lot more. We offer guidance in a personal and caring way that helps you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and find ways to control costs so you can realize your dreams. We know how life is, and we're here for you. Stop in to see Becky at 1315 East Wells Avenue in Pierre, or call Becky at 224-4173. Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Hi, this is Sienna Tipton, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And we welcome you back as we have the second period getting just about sets underway as both teams are making their way back out on the ice. The Rangers have a 2-0 advantage on the American Family Insurance and Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. With Emily Meyer, Sawyer Triplett both scoring goals. Capitals not quite yet back out of the ice. Still got another minute, 10 seconds before the second period fully gets underway. Rory Kwon made 6 saves on 6 shots in that first period. It was Sophia Pashon making 6 saves on 8 shots. During the intermission, Callie Beam was on the bench. She was, I think, having a little trouble catching her breath. We'll keep an eye on how that line looks because it is Kafka, Pfeiffer, and Beam on that line. And we'll see if she's able to come back out on the ice. Hopefully everything is okay and nothing more than just having to maybe take those are important 15 minutes to go. As Beam is going to be on the ice to start the second period. We'll kind of keep an eye on her and how fast she's able to move up and down the ice. That puck is coming over to Callie Beam right away as we're underway in the second period. And so as she was kind of laboring to try and catch her breath after the first period, she goes right up the ice and goes full gear right towards the puck. This will be nearly turned over. Bradley Kafka, near side corner, looking to try and center one. Pfeiffer, pick up the puck, can't center it over to Beam. Now it's the Rangers again. They've been really good in their own zone and breaking out of their own zone. Here's Anna Rasmussen moving it back in. Rasmussen on the backhander. That was kicked back. And a good play by Mallory Learkamp, and then just a bit behind Bradley Kafka, and it goes down for an icing. And we get a whistle early on here in the second period. 16:20 to go here in the second period. And a 2-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers. So the first shift, a good one for Callie Beam and the Hawaii Capitals. Make sure that she is okay. Face-off will be to the left of Sophia Pashong. It is now Sawyer Triplett for the Rangers. Goes back out. That shot looking for a redirect. That was coming from Gracie DeVries. And the puck will come back here on the nearest side. Pashong actually fell down in goal. She blew a tire in her own crease. And it comes back around. DeVries trying to hold it in again. Away from Addison Hunsley, and she's able to hold it in. As it'll be played back around, Ava Lavenger will pick it up. Lavenger off the boards, turned over. That pass for Triplett out to the high slot, never got a hold of it. Puck is still loose and not out of the zone. And now it'll be taken back by Brenna Ullman. Ullman, she'll stop behind the net. Good play there from Ullman. Played it off the boards. Gracie DeVries again, able to pinch in, hold the zone. Lavenger can't get it out. And the Capitals have had a hard time here today. Give a lot of credit to the Brookings Rangers being able to hold the zone plenty of times throughout this hockey game so far. Katie Reese, that'll come out of the zone. Up ahead for both Lavenger and Hunsley, but it went off of both their sticks. It was almost on their tape, but just bounced off of their tape, and now it's back Forrester. She'll send it back around, and the Rangers will get a change. Kirsten Miller with plenty of open ice right now, as the Rangers made a wholesale change. That pass misses for Buffalo, but it was off of somebody else, and so it will go down and will not be icing. And Kenzie Grindler, who's been relatively quiet so far, she's been good defensively, but offensively hasn't stepped up. Now it's a chance for a 3-on-1 potentially. It is Going to be Meyer that moves back in. Meyer with a shot and a save made. Had Grendler going to the net. Now it's back the other way, and Aubrey Stewart will pick up speed. Stewart will come in. She's going to break away. Stewart in. She shoots it over the nets. Good chance for Aubrey Stewart, and now a penalty will come up, and it will be coming up against McIntyre. And a check is going to get called. And the Capitals, after having that breakaway, and Stewart shot it just high over the nets, McIntyre gets called. I believe it was a check that was called against her. It is. And one of the smallest players on the ice gets called for a check. Now, she got a hold of that one. If you're going to check somebody, well, I say if you're going to check somebody, check them good. Jim Lloyd and I laugh about that one, and especially in girls hockey, checking is not allowed. So if you are going to get a checking penalty, at least, you know, one of those where you make it worth it, and she got a good hit in there. There's a shot and the save made. That was Forrester. Obviously, you're not trying to check to hurt somebody, but you're trying to lay a good body check. As this will be played all the way around. Sawyer Triplett will pick it up. Comes up the blue line as it was sent back by Nemec all the way over for Pashong, who turns it over as Ava Colley will pick it up. Colley in the corner on the far side. Out for Grendler. Back down to Colley again with 1:20 to go on the power play. Second power play opportunity for the Rangers. Grendler pass goes out top. Triplett with a shot that's blocked off the shin pad of Lavenger. And now the pass back again. Grendler with a shot up high. Save is made. Rebound is still bouncing in front and then swung away by the Capitals and Brenna Ullman. And it goes all the way down. Roy Quam, who has not made a save yet in the second period, she'll come out, play the puck, leave it over for Triplett, who will try and pick up speed. Lavenger blows a tire, goes right past Triplett, and here comes Triplett moving in. Good stick there from Ullman with a little bit of help from Nemec, but still the Rangers with them behind the net. Pass comes over. Forrester with a shot off the side of the net. Forrester again. The Capitals with two players behind the net. Nice job by Kirsten Miller. Take the puck away and send it all the way down. 37 seconds to go on the power play. Period of the long change, so the Capitals are trying to make their change effectively. And now it's going to be turned over, and it's going to be Lavenger who has the puck for a moment, plays it back again. Now Lavenger will send it back down when off of DeVries. Still loose at the red line at neutral ice. And then a pass handcuffs Jalissa Peterson. She goes down. Stewart has it with the back end. It's still, again, in the neutral zone. Peterson will send it back in, bounces off of a shin pad, goes on net, and the power play will come to an end as McIntyre will come out, and the pass just quite couldn't get on the stick of Stewart to try and get over for McIntyre, who could have sent her free to try and get a breakaway shot. This will roll down the ice. There'll be no icing in the last moment. Here's Katie Reese. Reese with a shot. Save is made. Rebound. It's tipped along, and it goes just wide of the far post. And now 2-on-2 for the Rangers back the other way. The Capitals had another golden opportunity. Quam made that first save, and then the Capitals just pushed the rebound wide. Here's Mallory Learcamp with 11:45 to go in the second period. Chipped off the boards. Learcamp is Kafka, who skated backwards. Kafka walks in. That shot and a save by Quam. And we get a whistle with 11:37 to go here in the second period. One referee might need a new whistle. That might be his last game. Yeah, he's shaking the whistle. See if he makes it a little... Yeah, that was better. He might just need to invest in a new whistle. 11:37 to go. Been there before with recreational basketball, and whistle just kind of gets tied up sometimes. Doesn't sound like it should. It was behind the net, Kenzie Grendler. That pass off the stick still gets to Forrester, and then chipped out of the zone. Elliott Birch will have to race for it. She's back in her own end of the ice. Skates in front of her own goal. Now she'll skate behind her goal and then clear the zone. And it comes right back here to be picked back up and sent back in by Gracie Peterson. 11:05 to go here in the second period. Birch's clearing attempt was broken up. That puck is still loose. Trying to bat it forward. It was Brooke Cruz. Now it's Birch that will grab it. Her pass over and now moved along. Here's good play by Reagan Pfeiffer. It'll be back behind the nets. Pass for Birch off of her stick. Katie Reese will pick it up. Her back in will go over now for Kafka. Kafka will play it up. And that'll come out of the zone. And it'll be all the way back down. So right now it's Katie Reese on the ice in place of Callie Beam on this line with Pfeiffer and Kafka. So we'll keep an eye to see if maybe Beam will be able to come back in this hockey game, or at least maybe just taking an extra shift off. And we'll see if Reese stays on this line or if they'll continue to rotate girls around. Reese will move it back in. That shot was blocked. She goes to the ice. The Capitals are in the midst of a near wholesale change, and the Rangers will send it back down, and it'll be Emily Nemec that will grab it. She gets knocked down. Play continues. Capitals fans are yelling, but no call. And it'll be Katie Reese again. Emily Nemec around it comes back behind the net. Brenna Ullman lost it. Could not get it past Ava Colley. Ullman, though, will skate to the near side where she'll pick it up in the corner. And a cross-ice pass tipped along by Reese, who is double shifting right now. Then a backhander to the net. Quam makes the save, and we get a whistle and a stoppage with 9:38 to go here in the second period. Face off to the right of Rory Quam. Michael Buffalo, Aubrey Stewart, Dakota McIntyre out for the Capitals. McIntyre will take the face-off. McIntyre had tied up, trying to get that face-off win. Stewart to the front of the net. Buffalo swung it in front. That puck is still loose to the side of the net. Looking for it, and it will go to the corner. Well, the bouncing puck that Buffalo got a great swat at. Now it's going to be moved along, and Forrester, she'll carry it in. Forrester with a shot and a save made by Pashong. That was a good look there from Forrester. She was running out of real estate in time. There's another chance that will go off the stick and glove of Pashong. More of a turnaround blind shot to keep it in the zone and win on net. He played back around. Capitals now being outshot 14-11. Good stick there from Pashong on a pass that was coming to the front of the net. She was able to stick it away, and the Capitals will send it down the ice. It will be icing with 8:50 left to go here in the second period. Face off to the left of Sophia Pashong. Ava Colley will take it for the Rangers. It'll be Reagan Pfeiffer for the Capitals. Callie Beam is back out on the ice. That shot was blocked by Miller. Trying to get a stretch pass up for Kafka, who got behind the defense, but the pass was blocked. And it will be now Pfeiffer that will pick it back up at her own blue line. Reagan Pfeiffer will move it in. Capitals will go on the attack. Puck behind the net. Callie Beam got over to it first for the Capitals. Now as Pfeiffer had a chance to try and center one, but went off of it was blocked by a stick, and it will go all the way down. This should be an icing against the Rangers, and it will be with 8:21 to go here in period number 2. So maybe it's an alternating shifts right now for Callie Beam. Pfeiffer will take the face-off again to the right of Quam. And it's won by the Rangers. And they'll be sent around. Gracie Peterson will send it around. And the pass, good exit out of the zone. Here is now going to be Rasmussen. Make that Colley moves in. Her pass goes across over. That was broken up. She was trying to get it over to Jalissa Peterson. And now the puck back behind the net. That is Rasmussen this time. Now back for Colley at the slot, a shot, they score. I believe it was tipped in by Rasmussen as Pashong was there, but I think Rasmussen was the one that touched it in, and she is. So Anna Rasmussen makes it a 3-0 lead for Brookings with 7:53 to go here in the second period. For Rasmussen, that's her third goal of the season. Colley will get the assist. That's her third of the season as well. And the Capitals now down by 3 with 7:40 to go here in the second period. This will be moved up. Valerie Learkamp. It'll be Lavenger that will send it all the way around as it gets to the far side. Katie Reese is able to kick it along. Reese trying to center one over, unable to, and that'll be taken back as Rasmussen, yes, does get the goal. Colley with the assist, and Jalissa Peterson, her second point of the afternoon. So a 3-0 lead for Brookings here in the second period. Capitals going to find some offense. Here's a pass to the front, unable to really get a shot away. Learcamp was able to nudge down to Forrester as the puck got to the front of the net. And Forrester unable to get a shot away. So Rasmussen from Colley and Peterson with 7:53 to go in the second period. Now with 7:03 remaining, Caps have got to find something. Emily Nemec off the face-off win. She'll skate into the neutral zone with it. Nemec pass over, tipped off the stick of McIntyre. It'll come into the corner and played off the boards, and around it comes back to the nearest side where Nemec will mishandle it, and it comes out of the zone. Nemec swings one back over, and now here is Mallory Learcamp. Bouncing puck will come back by Brookings, no icing. Grabbed back by Nemec. She'll wait for the pass to move up, but it was intercepted by the Rangers. That shot from Brindley Peterson was broken up and then comes out of the zone. Kenzie Grendler now has it again for Brookings. Grendler gets knocked down. Play continues. Nemec, good stick there from DeVries. And now McIntyre with it. Her pass up for Buffalo. That was tipped on. And so there is no icing as it's into the zone with 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Rasmussen just got the goal to make it 3-0, moves it back in. She is pushed to the boards. She goes down, play continues again. That pass moved up, Kafka just missed it, and it will all go all the way down for another icing with 5:41 to go. And we'll get a face-off back in the Capitals end of the ice. Face-off will be to the right of Sophia Pashong. 16-11 in shots. 3-0 lead for the Rangers. Rasmussen, that centering pass off of a stick, bounces high. Then that shot got through. Pashong made the save and swept it over off to the side. Out of the zone it comes. Tips by Pfeiffer up for Kafka. Trying to chip it along, but a good play from Gracie Peterson to play it. Now Pfeiffer intercepts a pass. Pfeiffer is still with one hand on the stick. Here's Kafka with a shot and a save as she was falling down. Pfeiffer tried to stuff it in, unable to. The puck is still free behind the net and eventually grabbed by the Rangers. This will come out of the zone. They will call icing against Brookings with 5:05 to go here in the second period. And the Capitals had some really good chances, but just unable to break free yet on Roy Quam. Ava Lavenger will take the face-off to the right of Quam against Sawyer Triplett. Addison Hunsley with a shot and it's blocked down by Quam. Comes back out in front and through the blue paint, and now is swept back by the Rangers. It comes out of the zone as it'll be played back. Here's Brenna Ullman from the blue line. Will chip it over and flip it over. Lavenger will pass it back for Birch. Back in her own end of the ice. That pass will come up right on the tape of Addison Hunsley. Hunsley moves in. That puck trying to move one further back in. And it'll be played all the way around the boards. Elliott Birch can't chip in and pinch in to hold it in. Lavenger's pass goes across for Ullman, who tried to give it back over for Lavenger, but she was skating back behind her. And so now Ullman will send it back over, and it'll be taken back. Here is now Reese. Katie Reese walks in. Flutters one along for Hunsley. What a pass by Reese. A shot by Hunsley and a save made by Quam. And it goes into the netting. We get a whistle with 4:16 to go here in the second period. Reese fluttered that one right on the tape of Hunsley. That was an excellent pass by Katie Reese. But Quam shuts the door again for her 14th save. Miller pass over. Nemec to the front of the net. Never got to the net. Grensler was able to flip it away. This will be sent down by Brookings. It will not make its way for an icing. Micah Buffalo has to play it, and it will play it all the way around here on the near side. Grendler, though, will grab it. Kenzie Grendler behind the net here for the Brookings. Grendler will circle the wagons. She's out high. That shot and a save by Pashong. There's no rebound. And a whistle with 3:52 to go here in the first to make that the second period. Face-off will be to the left of Pashong. It is won by the Capitals, but picked up by the Rangers. Here's DeVries. Her pass, that one misses. It was off the stick of Sienna Tipton. This puck goes off the glass and will go just a bit too far for Aubrey Stewart. Kenzie Grendler will grab it here for the Rangers. She's the captain for Brookings again. I believe she was the captain last year for the Rangers as well. Here is Miller that will move it around the boards. DeVries. She gets nudged into the boards by McIntyre, but takes her down. That shot got through. Might have been tipped for a moment by Kafka, but it was caught by Quam, and another whistle with 3:16 to go here in the second period. Unable to break through Quam yet, with 3:16 to go here in the second period. Face-off will be won by the Rangers. Learcamp unable to hold the zone. Elliott Birch will turn back. That will be tipped into the bench as it was tipped in by Callie Beam, who had a smile on her face and tells Gracie Peterson, sorry, didn't mean to do it. And the assistant coach for the Brookings Rangers had to move to his left rather quick. Learcamp here for the Rangers, up ahead. That one misses everybody, but over to Kenzie Grendler. Grendler moves it up for Rasmussen. Rasmussen lost the handle of the puck. Now here is Pfeiffer. She can go 2-on-2 with Kafka. And it will be Pfeiffer moving it in on her backhand. Trying to center one over for Kafka, unable to. Puck is still loose on the boards on the far side. Learcamp did a good job to hold the zone. Kafka read that pass come off the boards. Center is one over for Learcamp, but can't get a shot away. It was broken up by the Rangers. And now it's Brookings back with Rasmussen again. And Rasmussen will move it through the legs of, Birch, and she's able to score as Pashon came out, got out of position, and Rasmussen makes it 4-0. 2:23 to go here in the second period. Rasmussen's got her second. And Birch, who really played it as good as she could, it went through her legs. Pashon moved to her left, and then Rasmussen, as she went back to her left, was able to have a wide open net and push it in. That was a heck of a play. Here's Sawyer Triplett move back in. That shot is up in the air. It is loose. Pashon is able to cover it up before it got through the goal line. And we get a whistle with 2:13 to go. And after that impressive play from the Rangers, it was nearly a 5-0 lead. Triplett nearly got her second of the game. Puck will be squatted away by Pashon and almost came right back to the goal line. And the Rangers really smell that blood in the water right now. They're looking for a 5-0 advantage before the end of the second period. Capitals down by 4 right now. And 2 goals in the period by Anna Rasmussen. Unassisted goal that time for Rasmussen. It'll be now Lavenger, Reese, trying to get over for Tipton, unable to, and now the Rangers back the other way again. It'll be the Rangers moving in. I believe that's Triplett with a shot right in the glove of Pashon, and we get a whistle with 1:35 to go here in the second period. $4-0 is the score here for Brookings. Obviously, there's still a period and 1:35 to go. But the one thing to remember, too, is there's still 2 more games for these 2 teams to play against each other. There's a turnover in front. Capitals lost the handle of it. That puck was fluttered in by Anderson, who Pashon was able to make the save. A clean shot, but been really tough to stop. This will be played back again. Here is now Kirsten Miller. Pass goes up off the stick of Stewart. Goes all the way back down with 1:05 left remaining here in the second period. Grendler dangerously skated in front of her own net, but was able to escape from McIntyre. And the pass now here for Meyer. Her pass misses. Looking to go for Leah Peterson. And now it's Grendler that will move it back up. Kenzie Grendler. Her pass, backhander, that got to the net. Puck is still loose on the side of the net. It's grabbed here by the Capitals again. It'll be moved up. Micah Buffalo with 40 seconds to go. Pass will come over for Stewart. Aubrey Stewart trying to move in, trying to back into the net. It was blocked. Second backhanded chance and a save made by Rory Quam with 29 seconds to go here in the second period. Capitals will send that top unit out of Kafka, Beam, and Pfeiffer. On with Nemec and Learcamp. See if they can get one. Try and get this back to a 3-goal hockey game. Face-off was tied up. Puck is still free. And it's now going to be Pfeiffer that will play it in the corner. Looking to get over for Kafka. Centers one, and Kafka missed the one-timer. Good play there from both Pfeiffer and Kafka. Just unable to connect. 13 seconds to go here in the second period. It'll come all the way around. Gracie Peterson lost the handle of the puck with 6 seconds to go. Here is Nemec. Got to get a shot away, and it will not go to the nets. Ava Kali on her stick, and that will take us to the end of the second period. 4-0 lead at the end of 2 for the Brookings Rangers over the Oahe Capitals. You're listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. 4-0 for Brookings at the end of 2. Back with a second intermission report after this here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre. When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Hi, this is Ava Lavenger, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, it is a 4-0 lead at the end of 2 periods as the Oahe Capitals trailing the Brookings Rangers as they were outshot in that second period 15-10 after being outshot 8-6 in the first period. Now outshot 15-10 in the second. Scoring in the period, it was Anna Rasmussen getting both goals. She scored with 7:53 to go, with Ava Colley and Jalissa Peterson both with the assists. And then it ended up being Rasmussen again, who made a heck of a play around Elliott Birch and then scored to make it a 4-0 lead. Dakota McIntyre had the only penalty in that second period. Got called for a checking penalty, and Rangers are 0 for 2 in the power play and have not got called for a penalty, but those are the only 2 penalties so far. Lavenger had an interference call. McIntyre got called for the check. Those are the only 2 penalties so far in the hockey game. Rangers 0 for 2, Capitals 2 for 2 on the penalty kill, and that is all the stats, penalty-wise, scoring-wise, that have happened so far in that second period, with Meyer and Triplett both scoring in the first period, Rasmussen scoring twice in the second period. And the Capitals got to find one. Down 4-0. You hate to stress an early goal and say, well, it's got to be quick, because you can score in 4 straight shots. So it's going to be tough to do it against Roy Quam, but you can score on 4 straight shots. But you really want to give yourself a chance to breathe and a chance to exhale by getting that first goal. If you get one quick to make it a 3-goal game, maybe get 2 quick in that the first couple of minutes of the third period, and give yourself a little bit more time to overcome the 4-goal deficit, because it's really hard to overcome a deficit at all, but it's really hard to overcome a 4-goal deficit. But they've got to find a way just to get that first one and then work from there, because you can find yourself maybe getting that second and third one quickly, and the sooner the better to get yourself back in the hockey game, to get yourself a chance to give yourself more time. Obviously, if you're Brookings, you want to be solid defensively, but you know that those chances are going to start to open up a little bit more, and that 4-goal lead can turn into an extended lead with the fact that the Rangers, with that 4-goal advantage, you get a breakout here or there. The Capitals will have to be trying to step up more offensively to kind of force the issue, force the pressure. If the Rangers can escape the zone like they have been all game, it might result in more odd-man chances going the other way for the Rangers to try and extend that lead from 4 up to 5 or even 6 before the end of this hockey game. Well, it's a 4-0 lead for Brookings right now at the end of the second period. We'll come back with some scores from around the state. Also, those games that are still to be played yet here in varsity action. We'll come back with that. That's next. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
The holidays are here, and it's time to give the gift of relaxation. Hi, it's Jason. This Christmas, surprise your loved ones with something they'll truly enjoy from Leisure Palace. From hot springs, caldera, and free-flow spas to cozy infrared saunas, Olhausen pool tables for family fun, and Oriflame fire tables that warm every outdoor gathering. With guaranteed lowest prices and over 35 years of experience, give the gift of wellness, warmth, and togetherness this Christmas. Visit Leisure Palace today, stop by 400 West Sioux, or visit us online at leisurePalace.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Hello. I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota, and Pierre, where exceptional customer service meets an incredible inventory lineup. Looking for your dream car? Our expert team is here to guide you every step of the way. From dependable Fords to luxurious Lincolns and versatile Toyotas, we have something for every taste, need, and budget. Experience the difference with us today. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota.
Hi, this is Megan Pfeiffer, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, it is a 4-0 lead for Brookings at the end of 2 periods. As we look at scores from around the states, we're the only girls game going on right now, but Sioux Falls and Sioux Center are just about to get underway. They were scheduled for a 3 o'clock puck drop, so they should be getting underway here shortly, and we'll see that game start to populate up. One other game going on right now is in boys varsity. Sioux Falls East got a 6-0 lead over Watertown. They've already got run time. That was all in the first period. And they scored 9 seconds in that first period and end up scoring all of their 6 goals and with about 12 minutes to go in that first period. So it is a 6-0 lead for Sioux Falls East in Watertown right now, getting into that second period, as that is the only game that is going on the boys varsity side for the rest of the day. Brookings is down in Yankton at 5 o'clock. Sioux Center is hosting Brandon Valley at 5 o'clock, and Aberdeen is hosting Mitchell at 7:30 tonight. Those are their games for boys varsity. And we are the one of 2 games to be played across girls varsity today, with Sioux Falls and Sioux Center just about set to get underway out at Sioux Center way. And there's a 4-0 lead here at the end of 2 periods. Capitals will look for the comeback. That's coming up next. Back with the third period. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock. Watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Gear up for an exhilarating winter season with Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer and proud supporter of sports in our community. Whether you're hitting the rink or hitting the road, trust Chevy's lineup of dependable vehicles to take you there in style. We are here for all your automotive needs. Stop by our showroom at 1905 North Garfield in Pierre, or explore our inventory online at www.beck-motors.com. Proudly serving our community for 55 years. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, 605-224-5912.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Have you assessed the condition of your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9797 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters, reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, Working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
Hockey season is here, and American by Wyndham Fort Pierre Conference Center is proud to support our hometown heroes, the Oahe Capitals. Whether you're traveling to cheer on the team or just need a cozy place to unwind, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. From game nights to restful mornings, we're rooting for you. Stop by at 312 Island Drive, Fort Pierre. Go Capitals! American by Wyndham, where comfort meets community. Call 605-223-2358 to book your stay today.
Hi, this is Callie Beam, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, we are set for the third period. The Oahe Capitals down 4-0 in the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. And the Capitals have to find themselves, I would say, a quick goal. They really need that first one rather quickly to get themselves back in this game and find a way to get a 4-goal comeback, because it's going to be hard to do. The face-off is dropped. We're underway here the third period. It'll go all the way back behind the nets, as it'll be taken back here for the Capitals. Mallory Learcamp now lost the puck. Anderson trying to get it towards the net. Jordan Anderson over now for Emily Meyer. That pass that's broken up. That'll be back the other way, and see if the Capitals can go up the ice. Net came off its moorings. The referee puts it back on place, and play continues. And now we get a whistle, and that net not quite back in place, so we will get it put back in the right spot and get a whistle and a face-off that will be to the right of Sophia Pashong 29 seconds into the third period. Face-off to the right of Pashong. It's taken here. DeVries with a shot from Brookings, and that's blocked by the Capitals. Goes to the corner on the far side. Go to McIntaffer off the side of the net. It'll be covered up or on the net, and we get a whistle with 16:18 to go. With Katie Reese, Reagan Pfeiffer, and Assen Hunsley on the ice, so maybe switching up some of these lines a little bit. Face-off will be to the right of Pashong. It'll be taken here by the Capitals. Reese with a quick pass to make that a pass from Birch over to Hunsley. Goes back to Elliott Birch. Now back for Miller. Pass will go up off the stick of Hunsley and goes down the ice. It'll be taken back this time by Gracie Peterson. Now it's Pfeiffer. We'll send it back around the boards. Comes over to the far side. Hunsley getting to the corner. It'll be picked up. Here is Hunsley now. Hunsley with a shot into the glove of Quam, but it was not caught cleanly, so it's still loose. And that'll be Hunsley again. Centers one over, and that one's broken up. Trying to get it over to Pfeiffer. Now here is Elliott Birch. Birch picking up speed behind the nets. Backhand, that goes back behind the net and then sent up the boards. Pfeiffer at the blue line is able to hold it in for a moment, but it'll be cleared out by Brookings. Now it's Miller back again. A hard stick there from Brooke Cruz, knocked the puck away from Miller. Sent back up to Pfeiffer, off the glass, and a race to it. But Peterson's the first one to get over there. Up ahead for Jalissa Peterson. Her backhanded pass was almost stolen. Went back to Ava Colley, who was able to clear the zone. And now Miller at the red line will send it back in, but doesn't go deep. Caught back again by the Rangers. Comes up ahead for Briley Kafka. Kafka at the blue line. Able to go off the boards to herself. Kafka with a shot low to the ice and a save made by Quam. She's made all 18 saves against right now. Capitals trying to pick it back up again. Kafka, that one, a couple players go down. Kafka went down as well. Beam was with Lavenger and Kafka now. More of Lavenger with Beam and Kafka, but either way, it comes out of the zone, and Emily Nemec will send it back over for Callie Beam on the backhand. She'll come off the ice. Puck will come back over, and it's now Kirsten Miller. Miller up ahead. That one's off of Kafka, so there is no icing. Good play there from Briley Kafka. Keeps the puck moving. This one's centered over and no one there for the Capitals. Both Stewart and McIntyre are below the goal line. Now it's going to be moved back up ahead. Rasmussen, who's got 2 so far. Her pass is broken up but held in by Maya Edmondson. And now it's grabbed back again here for the Capitals. Brenna Ullman up ahead for Buffalo. Can't clear the zone. And then sent back down, but Buffalo again intercepts the more dump-in attempt. But a second opportunity for Edmondson will send it back in. And it's now Nemec off the boards. Well, did not go off the boards. Tried to go up the ice, but it was broken up. And now it's going to be Ullman another time. Brenna Ullman, her pass over for Buffalo. That pass off of a couple of skates and sticks, and now it's a chance for a 3-on-2. Nemec moves in. Nemec looking for the shot, had McIntyre over, but couldn't get the pass across. Got the shot attempt away, and Quam made the save. Now here's McIntyre trying to pick it back up. Stewart over there as well to help support. And 4 players will battle for the puck on the far side. Puck is still frozen up. Referees allow play to continue. The puck will come free, and it's the Rangers who have it. Bounce up high up in the air, and then sent out of the zone by Brindley Peterson. Trying to move one back up the ice. Unable to are the Capitals, and sent back along as it's going to be DeVries, who lost the handle of it, and it's Birch. Elliot Birch, who had it for a moment, goes to the far side of the boards, and it'll be all the way down. I don't think it's got enough legs to get for an icing. It does not. Hunsley racing after it, but it's first grabbed by Sawyer Triplett. And Triplett will skate away from Hunsley. 2-on-2. Sawyer Triplett moves in. She'll swing wide. Stays on her skates. Throws it to the net. Sticked away by Sophia Pashong. Her pass up for Reese from Learkamp's intercepted. Here's Grenler with a shot. There's a save and a cover and a whistle, and 12-10 to go here in the third period. 26 shots for the Brookings Rangers. 22 saves for Sophia Pashong. 19 shots and 19 saves for Rory Quam. And a 4-0 advantage for the Brookings Rangers. Emily Nemec has it here for the Capitals. Nemec lost it at the blue line, able to get it back, and then sends one across over for Lavenger. Lavenger will wait, and then her pass was partially fanned on. Almost turned over to Colley for a chance to step right through the zone. But Lavenger was able to get back. Lavenger lost the handle of the puck, and now it's going to be a pass back for Colley just off of her stick from Jalissa Peterson. Sent back for the Capitals. Kafka will try and move one forward. She's getting hounded by Grenler. She's pushed down, and that'll be a penalty coming up against Kinsey Grenler. Most likely it'll be a rough, a hold. Not much of a check, but I believe the referee's calling a hold against Grenler, but the Capitals will have their first power play of the day. It is a hold. With 11:34 left to go here in the third period. See if the Caps can go 1 for 1 in the power play. We do have 2 power play goals so far on the season. 2 power play goals, 2 shorthanded goals. Here is the Capitals. Here is now Beam behind the net. Pass over for Pfeiffer. At the 4 forwards and 1 defenseman on the ice. Birch, the 1 defenseman, get the puck, pass it back down for Pfeiffer. Back out to Birch at the blue line. Walks the zone, fans in a pass attempt. And then a trip is coming to Dakota McIntyre, and we'll go right to 4-on-4. So McIntyre will pick up her second penalty, and as quickly as the Capitals had the power play, it's eliminated, and it's going to now be 4-on-4 with 11:09 to go here in the third period. And a 2 minutes penalty to McIntyre, so we'll play 4-on-4 for 1:36. And then 24 seconds of a brief power play for the Rangers if there are no more penalties called on either side. Here is Triplett. Pass goes across. 4-on-4, a lot of open ice right now. As Triplett will get it back, try to get it over for Forrester. Now it's Forrester who does have it. Back out for Triplett, walks it in. That shot was blocked by Birch. Ullman will get over to the far side boards, but a good stick lift, and the puck's taken back by Cruz. And then that pass will come to the net, and a couple players will tumble down as Birch was able to block the pass. And now it'll be taken back again here for the Capitals. Hunsley 2-on-2 into the zone with Lavenger. Hunsley has to play it to the back of the net. And now it's grabbed back by Gracie Peterson. And Peterson will move it out of the zone. First, Ullman will send it back over towards Lavenger. Goes back to Ullman again. Sent all the way down. It goes on goal. Quam will cover it up. And we'll play it along. So play continues here with another 37 seconds of 4-on-4. It is now Sawyer Triplett. We'll move it into the zone. Triplett is in. That shot on the right pad, save made. Play continues as a Beam was able to get it out of the zone. Was handcuffed just a moment by DeVries. That puck is still free. Now it's Beam that will chip it along and chase after it. Beam trying to get over to it. She's the only player for the Capitals right now. Stick is caught up in around her shoulder pad or her shoulders, and it ends up being played back again. The puck will come be frozen by Quam. That could have been a hooking call, as Beam had the stick hooked around her, almost around her neck. Obviously, and didn't see who it was for the Rangers who had the puck, or who dropped the stick, but she dropped it to make sure that she did not continue to tug away on Callie Beam. The face-off will be to the left of Quam. Won by the Capitals. Pfeiffer trying to corral it as we go to now a shorthanded chance for the Capitals with another 20 seconds. Pfeiffer at the blue line, able to play it around two different defensemen for the Rangers. But it's turned over, and now 15 seconds to go. Third power play for the Rangers, and it's Kenzie Gredler who came out of the penalty box. That shot whistles wide of the stick side of Sophia Pashong. Down to 4 seconds to go in the power play. Puck from Akali will be played back over, and we're back to 5-on-5. That shot got through, and a save made by Pashong, and we get a whistle with 9:05 to go as McIntyre is out of the penalty box. So everybody's still 0 on the power play. The Rangers had 2 full power plays. They went 0-2 on that one. The Capitals and the Rangers just now had 24-second power plays. And of course, the Capitals went 0-1. Allowing that to be a 4-on-4, and then the Rangers did not score. Here is Micah Buffalo trying to move it to the offensive end. Buffalo onside. That shot got through, and a save made by Quam. And it's going to be back behind the net. It's now McIntyre trying to center one. Here's Nemec with a shot, and it's kicked back away by the Rangers. I don't think it actually got to Quam. The stick from one of the Ranger defensemen was able to send it right back out of the zone. As Learcamp now will send it back up. The Capitals can go back to 2-on-2, 3-on-2 the other way. McIntyre will move in. She's got Stewart and Buffalo. That shot from a long distance and an easy save by Quam. And we had a whistle with 8:29 to go here in the third period. Starting to get late on a shift for the trio of McIntyre, Buffalo, and Stewart. Face-off will be to the left of Quam. 8:29 to go here in the third period. So we're halfway through this third period. The Capitals still have yet to find that first one. Try and get back into this hockey game. This will go all the way down the ice. Rasmussen, Birch racing after it. Birch will win the race to it. Play it over for Hunsley. As it comes up the ice, it's going to be now taken back. Here is now Pfeiffer. Reagan Pfeiffer carries it in, protecting the puck. Try to leave it over for Reese. Instead, it's turned over. Now Birch, who turned the puck right back over. Her shot goes wide. Now the puck will be played by Jalissa Peterson out of the zone by the Rangers. 7:45 to go here in the third. Capitals down by 4. They need one. They need to at least just get one here. As that puck will come back into the Capitals' end of the ice. Elliot Birch will grab it. She's got space and time as she'll play it around. Went off the stick of Hunsley, and now it's Colley back again. Ava Colley had her pocket picked by Miller and then swung back to the front of the net by DeVries, and it was off of Pashong. And now Katie Reese will send it in deep. And the Capitals will start to make a change again with 7:17 to go here in the third period. Kafka has it another time. She'll swing behind the net. We're going to try and center one, but went off of the stick of Triplett. And now it's back the other way for the Rangers. Maya Forrester moves in. Forrester, her shot, she scores. Maya Forrester makes it 5-0 with 6:55 to go here in the third period. And the Rangers all over the Capitals here this afternoon. Kylie Fromm will come into the game for Sophia Pashong. As Pashong faces 29 shots, makes 24 saves. So a goalie change in nets. And it'll be back down the ice with 6:45 to go. Emily Nemec will play up the boards. Capitals will get Sioux Center next week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And want to put this game behind them as they trail it by 5 right now. That pass back over for Kafka. This will be chipped back in. Lavenger will chase after it. Lavenger trying to the front of the net. Here is Beam. Will try to stuff it in, and it was stuffed by Quam. Now it's a backhander from Lavenger. That's caught by Quam, and we get a whistle with 6:15 to go here in the third period. Unassisted goal for Maya Forrester. Third unassisted goal of the game for the Brookings Rangers. Sawyer Triplett made it 2-0 with an unassisted goal. Rasmussen made it 4-0 with an unassisted goal. This is now Buffalo, the backhander, another save by Quam, and she has been excellent in this hockey game. 26 saves on the 26 shots. 6-11 away from a shutout for Rory Quam. Face-off is one. McIntyre with a shot. Save is made, and again, no rebound opportunity. With 6:07 to go. And a wholesale change here for the Brookings Rangers. Dakota McIntyre will take the face-off against Ava Colley. Face-off is controlled by the Rangers. Trying to chip it out of the zone was Jalissa Peterson. It's grabbed back McIntyre. And it's now going to be Buffalo. Sends it to the front of the net. Stewart grabs it for the Caps and can't center one. And now we'll be back the other way. Colley gets around Brenna Ullman. Chance for a 2-on-1 here. Back checking is McIntyre. Good play there from Dakota McIntyre. Colley still has it in the corner. Played back out. It is DeVries trying to get one across. It's loose, and Rasmussen was on the doorstep for a hat trick, but it bounced over her stick. Fromm had lost sight of where the puck was at, and Rasmussen was going to have an open net. Here is Nemec trying to get a shot away. Puck is still free, and it'll make its way down, and Quam will cover up for a whistle. 5:24 to go here in the third period. Face-off will come to the right of Quam. Have a Pizza Ranch post-game show coming up after we're done here. And this is the only game of the weekend on Capital City Rock. This is a rarity that we're going to have just one game on a weekend. I don't know if that happens the rest of the year. Every weekend we've got at least, well, every Saturday other than the final Saturday of 2024, we'll have hockey all the way through the middle of March. Here's a pass over across, a shot and a save made by Fromm. Her first chance, make that her second chance. She's made 2 saves so far. The Rangers, well, that's not icing against the Capitals. Play will continue with 4:45 to go. Here is now Reagan Pfeiffer that intercepts the puck. Trying to center one over. No one was there for the Capitals, but it was blocked anyway by Edmondson. 4:35 remaining. We've got games. The Capitals are playing every Saturday. The December 28th is the only Saturday that there is no hockey on Capital City Rock, or at least no games for the Hawaii Capitals. Forrester. Here is now a shot from Cruz. That is a save made. That one goes back behind the net. Puck will come out to the blue line. It'll be sent back by Grendler. Down, there's a shot that goes wide off the side of the net from Forrester again, looking for her second of the game. It'll be played all the way around. Kenzie Grendler with 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Rangers have a 5-0 lead. Elliot Birch. It is now Jalissa Peterson, broken up. And Pfeiffer, that shot blocker down by Fromm. And the Capitals have kind of slowed things up themselves here a little bit. Their first loss of the season with 3:35 to go here in the third. They'll go to 2-1. We've got 3 games against Sioux Center. Again, if you're wanting to be one of those top 3 teams in the state, especially get that top 3 seed in the state tournament, As its shot is in the slot, it goes off of a stick and it goes in. I believe it's Anna Rasmussen that will get the hat trick. And it will start run time with 3:21 to go here in the third period. So Rasmussen, I believe it was Rasmussen, that will make it 6-0. Clock has started. So the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds are in run time. And we'll see who it is for sure and if there's any assists on top of that. But it will be the Rangers up 6-0. Callie Beam here for the Caps. Now for Briley Kafka. Trying to get away for a shot, unable to. And it'll be moved down. Here is Jalissa Peterson. Rasmussen does finish off the hat trick. Gets the assist from Jalissa Peterson. And it'll be sent all the way down. That'll be ice, and the clock will continue with 2:35 to go. Jalissa Peterson gets her third assist as well. Roy Quam's got 27 saves on 27 shots. Face-off will be to the right of Kylie Fromm. It is won by the Rangers. Grenler with that shot attempt. It was blocked, never got to the net. And it'll be sent out of the zone. And now it's Micah Buffalo looking to go 2-on-1 with the help of Dakota McIntaffer, but a good play from Edmondson keeps the pass from Buffalo to get over to McIntaffer. Elliott Birch intercepts what was it going to be a clearing attempt. Now here is centered one for McIntaffer and another save by Quam. Now under 100 seconds to go here in the third period. So there is a weekend in January, on January 25th, where looks like there is a boys and girls game on the same night, both on the road. That looks to be one of the only other times we're going to have just one game in a weekend. 1:17 left to go here in the third period. And again, that takes us all the way down through March, through the state tournaments where there'll be games Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Here's off the side of the net. McIntaffer trying to stuff it in front. There's a shot and another save by Quam with 1 minute to go, and the clock is still running. And Roy Quam in the last 40 seconds of this hockey game has made saves up to 30 saves on the day and is earning herself a shutout right now with 40 seconds to go. Face-off controlled by the Rangers. They can pretty much ice the puck here. Sawyer Triplett does just that, but it's not going to go far enough for an icing. Rasmussen, one last chance to attack. Pass in front for Colley and a save made by Fromm with 25 seconds to go. One-timer from Ava Colley. It's now Gracie Peterson that picks it back up. Capitals are just puck chasing, trying to just find the puck, get it out of the zone. 15 seconds to go. Buffalo will move it around. Buffalo will move up into the zone from the blue line. That shot and a save by Quam. She'll cover for the whistle, and that will finish off the hockey game. A 6-0 win for the Brookings Rangers. A 31-save shutout for Rory Quam. And a 6-0 win for Brookings here on this Saturday afternoon. We'll come back with the Pizza Ranch postgame show after this. You're on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Venture Communications has deep roots in rural South Dakota. Venture now proudly provides fiber to the home with 100% of our customers, enabling them to enjoy super fast and reliable internet connections. We'd like the opportunity to keep you in touch with the people and resources that matter most. 100% fiber and 100% committed to rural South Dakota. Call Venture Communications today at 605-852-2224, 605-852-2224, or online at venturecom.net. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre. Becky Pottsaba and State Farm Insurance are here to help you with your insurance and banking needs. State Farm's not just insurance, it's banking, investments, IRAs, loans, and a whole lot more. We offer guidance in a personal and caring way that helps you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and find ways to control costs so you can realize your dreams. We know how life is, and we're here for you. Stop in to see Becky at 1315 East Wells Avenue in Pierre, or call Becky at 224-4173.
Rev up your drive with Capital City Ford in Pierre. Dive into our impressive lineup of Ford vehicles, from sleek sedans to robust trucks. At Capital City Ford, we're not just about selling cars, we're about crafting exceptional experiences. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you in finding the perfect Ford that suits your lifestyle and budget. Visit us today and let us evaluate your driving experience with Capital City Ford.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience in their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Hi, this is Brandon Ullman, and you're listening to Oahe Capital Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we look you back, it is a final score 6-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Capitals outshot in the hockey game 34-31, but lose 6-0 as it was Anna Rasmussen that got the hat trick. Maya Forrester, Sawyer Triplett, and Emily Meyer all score goals, as that was the win for the Brookings Rangers, and Roy Quam gets a 31-save shutout. And the Rangers were better in the offensive zone and defensively as well. The Capitals, that second goal is, I think, the biggest backbreaker of them all, because the Capitals had a chance to clear the puck, freeze the puck, and just never were able to kind of settle themselves into making the play, and eventually end up going in the way for the Rangers to score when Sawyer Triplett was able to stuff in that opportunity to make it 2-0, and I think that was the biggest goal of the game. Then, of course, Rasmussen's second goal to make it 4-0 at the end of two periods was one that was a highlight reel to go between the legs and was able to stuff it in on an open goal. Went through the legs of Elliot Birch and then was able just to stuff it in. And that was a highlight reel goal. That was probably their best goal, but the biggest goal was that second one. And then they continued to pile on and end up with a 6-0 win over the Oahe Capitals. So a little bit of adversity for the Capitals now. They have to reset going into next Friday when they host Sioux Center for 3 straight games. They'll play Friday night, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday morning for all 3 of those games. We'll be on the air at 5:40 next Friday with coverage of the Oahe Capitals. It's a doubleheader, as the girls will play first at 6 o'clock. The boys will follow after that. We'll have all 5 of those games of the weekend, the 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and then the 1 on Sunday, as the Capitals take on Sioux Center for all of those games, and we'll have it on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. I want to say thanks to Drew McIntyre back at the station. I want to also say thanks to Tanya Pfeiffer for running the camera for us here this afternoon. Final score, 6-0 win for the Brookings Rangers over the Oahe Capitals, as we say so long from Brookings.
You've been listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Oahe Capitals on Capital City Rock are brought to you by Zander Auto Parts, Leisure Palace, Wagner Auto, AGE, Weatherall, The American in Fort Pierre, May Adam, Pizza Ranch, Faith Lutheran Church, Hermanson Endodontics, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, State Farm Becky Pottsba Agency, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters, First United Methodist Church, River Bottom Sanitation, The Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Venture Communications, Kathy Sunshine Properties, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Comtech, and Beck Motors. Join us all season for Oahe Capital Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting.